Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in to This is the Shoot. You know, this on this podcast, I talk about my opinions, and people may agree, they may disagree, but I'm always open to conversations. I'm always open to comments, seeing what other wrestling fans think. Today, we're going to be talking about the Blackpool Combat Club and the things that I think they need to do if they really want to be a true heel faction. And I think they're missing the mark of being a true heel faction for a couple different reasons. But before I give you them reasons, if you like the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below what you feel about the Blackpool Combat Club. Are you liking this edgier heel version of them, or did you like it better when they was the babyface group fighting for what was right and being just complete tough guys, or whatever you want to call them? And don't be afraid to go check out older videos that I have where I've done some things. So let's just jump right into it. When the Blackpool Combat Club turned heel when they was going up against the Elite, when that rivalry began, I was looking forward to seeing what was going to happen. You know, with Claudio was really starting to take the heel aspect. Jon Moxley's always done heelish things and gets a babyface reaction. A lot of people like to compare him to Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't think he's mimicking Stone Cold Steve Austin in the least. I'm a huge Stone Cold Steve Austin fan. I followed his career. I don't think it's that aspect whatsoever. I just think that's just who he is. He's more comfortable being that type of character where he's not really playing babyface, ain't really playing heel. But that only really works, and we saw it with Stone Cold. When Stone Cold tried to turn heel, the fans didn't want to turn against him. So the heel move never actually worked. And I don't feel like this heel turn is actually working with the Blackpool Combat Club. The reason I think that is, okay, you got legendary performers such as Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, and Claudio Castagnoli. All of these them three wrestlers alone are legendary wrestlers in their own rights inside the wrestling world. And I don't care what you try to do. I see it with Randy Orton and in WWE. They have been around for so long. They've had the love of the fans for so long. They've been in the business for so long that a heel turn never fully works to the complete advantage, because we, the fans, especially me, you always like seeing them come out and doing what they're doing. But that's not really the main reason why I don't think this heel turn is working so well. The main reason why I think this heel turn isn't working so well is because when Jon Moxley comes out, he's still going through the audience. Now, that may be who he is. He wants to be out there with the fans. He wants to be in a group of people. He doesn't want to separate himself from people, which is fine if you're trying to be a babyface. But when you are trying to push your group or yourself as a heel, you have to find ways that take things away from us, the fans, that we have come to know and love. That being going through the fans. When they was in Dayton, Ohio, I was right next to Jon Moxley when he walked down the aisle. It is an electricity that comes through. Whether you like Jon Moxley, whether you don't like Jon Moxley, or whatever wrestler, if they're going to be right next to you and you're a wrestling fan, there's a part of you that it's just like a kid again. You're all excited. You're all, whoo, whatever it may be. So to me, if they want this to truly work or have a better impact of working, then Jon Moxley needs to take the one thing that pulls him in as a babyface, the one thing that fans really love, and take it away from the fans. For however long. Don't go in the crowd. Don't make your entrance through the crowd. Start coming down that entrance ramps, and let's just see how quick everybody starts booing the Combat Club. Because if you're going to be a heel faction, and we all know how wrestling works. Us who've been wrestling fans for so long, we know how this works, guys. There's still going to be heels that you love. You may like that individual as a person, but respectfully, if someone's trying to be a heel, respectfully, I always try to boo them, whether I really want to or not, because that's what they're being That's what their character is. And in order for them to work, we, the fans, have to interact with them appropriately. And it does make it hard to interact with them appropriately when they're coming through the crowd and they're letting you touch them and they're riding up against you, whatever it may be. They have got to take the one thing that fans are holding on to and take it away. For however long this heel turn lasts, take it away. Watch the boos begin to come in. Watch the boos begin to come in. That is my biggest takeaway from the BCC, the Blackpool Combat Club, the BCC. My bad. To me, and this is my opinion, you may not agree with that, and that's fine. But I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Does it bother you that they still come to the crowd? If it don't, hey, to each their own. I'm not a judge of a person, I'll tell you that much right now. I have my criticisms on how both WWE and AEW do things, but I still love both collectively. But with the Blackpool Combat Club, I do truly believe that they want to get the heel reaction in which they're trying to get for themselves. And it would probably help if they put the group up against a really strong babyface team that the fans really want to see win. No shot at the Elite. But for me, I'm rooting for the Blackpool Combat Club against the Elite. Because if you watch some of my older videos, I'm not a huge fan of the Young Bucks anyway. So it's easier for me to boo them than it is to cheer for them. So that's just me. That's just my opinion, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. What do you think about the Blackpool Combat Club's heel turn? Do you even look at them as a heel faction, or how do you look at them? And what would you do in those shoes that would maybe get some more boos for them? Leave your comments down below. Hit that like, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys later.